Hey everybody, it's time for Puppers Pick of the Week. If you don't know, the Dolphins are playing the Jets this weekend, and she's picked the Jets to win this game. She's 0-10 on the year, so maybe her luck will change. Will your luck change, Pop? Will it change? She says yes. She just stretched. But come back here, Papa. We're not done with the show yet. The Dolphins have some issues right now. Tua was benched last game. I thought he was benched. Okay, everyone was like, yeah, he has a thumb injury. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds right. The thumb injury. He just was benched. It seemed like realistic. He was playing horribly. So they're just like, yeah, we have a chance to win this game with Fitzpatrick in. He's moved to doubtful. I thought he was questionable. I thought they were just trying to save face about benching him. But no, he's doubtful to appear in this game. So this is an interesting game. Fitzpatrick is starting his first football game since he was benched. Let's see what he can do against the Jets. The Jets' defense looked abysmal last week against the Chargers, although they made some crucial stops in the fourth quarter and got their... The offense looked good with Joe Flacco, although Sam Darnold's coming back, so I don't know if it's going to be quite the same. The offenses looked poor, to say the very least, when Sam Darnold is at the helm. Flacco definitely seems to run that offense better. But I really think Sam Darnold's a better talent right now at this point in his career. Flacco's had a great career in the NFL. The Dolphins have an issue on offense. They have some pretty huge issues. Number one, you're not going to have your starting quarterback, your future, face of the franchise guy in Tua Tagovailoa, which isn't ideal, to say the very least. Now, here's the thing about the game. The Dolphins not only do not have their starting quarterback, but if you watch any Dolphins game this year, they will not have... Number one, Myles Gaskins will not come back this week. He was expected to, but I guess a little bit of injury. He's projected to return next week. So no Myles Gaskins, which is unfortunate because he's easily their best running back. No Salvon Ahmed. If you have watched the Dolphins anywhere, he's really a name that came out of nowhere. He was on the practice squad. They moved him up when Myles Gaskins and Matt Breida went down with an injury, and he's kind of taken the full load of carries since then. I thought it would be Laird, and I thought Jordan Howard would have a chance, but Jordan Howard's hasta luego. And Patrick Laird has just really become a nothing back. They don't really use him at all. I'm interested, but here's what we're looking at. I feel like Matt Breida will take the majority of the snaps, but I'm interested to see what DeAndre Washington's going to be able to do with the ball, as well as Patrick Laird. So it's definitely going to be interesting. I feel like that's going to be an interesting improvement. It's not going to be an improvement. Myles Gaskins and Salvon Ahmed have been playing phenomenally before they got hurt. I'm interested to see how Matt Breida does coming off the injury, though. Breida was pretty good when he was with the Dolphins, when he was playing with the Dolphins. So, I'm also interested what they do at receiver. Jakeem Grant is questionable heading into this game. We will not have Preston Williams back for another week. So, if Jakeem Grant and Preston Williams do not play, what do they do at wide receiver? It's rather interesting if you think about it. There's a definite shot, obviously Devontae Parker will be the number one guy for Ryan Fitzpatrick, and the tight ends have always been solid there, but it's definitely going to be interesting who he throws to in the wide receiver corps other than Devontae Parker. Will they start to use Antonio Callaway more? Will they start to use Lynn Bowden Jr. and Malcolm Perry, who are listed as running backs, but really are wide receiver, quarterback, running back? They're just kind of a jack of all trades, if you will. They're like Taysom Hill that hasn't seen the field that much, and we don't know if they're that good yet. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how they use them in the future, and I'm also interested to see how they use those playmakers in this game. But the Jets definitely looked more alive on offense last week, and I'm excited to see Denzel Mims' future with the Jets when they get Trevor Lawrence in the draft. So, obviously I'm going to disagree with my co-host here. I think the Dolphins desperately need this win to stay in playoff contention, although the Jets have been playing well enough that I think they cover that 7-point spread.